What's up? It's your girl Divine Justice back for another Divine Channel message for the Divine Collective. It wasn't a punishment. It's not your destiny. It was just a harsh lesson. Okay? And I hope this message reaches who it needs to reach and resonates with who it needs to resonate with. And if it doesn't resonate, feel free to excuse yourself. It wasn't a punishment. It's not your destiny. It was just a harsh lesson. The age of Aquarius aggressively brought in this overthrow system energy, this hot energy. It was an aggressive spiritual energy to overthrow the old spiritual system. That had a lot to do with how aggressive your awakening was. It was an extremely painful experience. Divine though. It caused a trauma bond. Okay? That's a real thing. That's a psychological thing. And it's not so, I know we talk about it like it's just so dirty, like, oh, it's a trauma bond. But you need to think about the human mind, the human body, the human soul confirmation. When you go through something awful with a person, it will bond you in that experience. Right? Like y'all overcame that. You went through a traumatic thing together. And so you are bonded with that person. And a lot of times this thing is used to create strong teams and stuff like that. Not necessarily creating like extremely traumatic situations, but just putting the team through challenges, putting people through challenges intentionally, right? A captain or a team leader or something like that would do that on purpose just so to make sure that team bonds. Well, in life that happens naturally, and also it happens unnaturally. So you would trauma bond with somebody like you supposed to trauma bond with, like, I don't know, like your brother, your sister, somebody you grew up with and y'all really like went through that together, and that is the bond that bonds you. God kind of he put y'all on the same planet so y'all could bond, not just over trauma, of course, but it happens. But just the unnatural way is more so when, you know, people just become aware of these things, right? And then we can use them for bad, like creating a toxic situation on purpose so that you can bond with them, and or not necessarily on purpose, but they did it on purpose, meaning they wanted to bring you harm, right? Whether they smart enough to know, oh, this is going to create a psychological trauma bond, and they're going to be always drawn to me forever. People might not always consciously know these, but a lot of people subconsciously know these